"Hey," Harry said. "Darn it. Oh, the post was there." So, Harry picked it up. One of the posts was from a place called Hogwarts. The other one, a postcard. Then Uncle Vernon came. Uncle Vernon took away the Hogwarts letter and then burned it. Harry stared at the Hogwarts letter burning. Then he had to follow Uncle Vernon to the living room, of course. "Look at this," said Uncle Vernon. Petunia fainted then. Then, letters started spilling out of the fireplace. Uncle Vernon ran after Harry. Uncle Vernon tackled Harry to the floor. And Dudley was still eating a carrot, of course. The letters were everywhere. Coming out of everywhere. Then Uncle Vernon said, we have to get out, pack some clothes, we're going." So they got in the car and drove and drove. Then they saw a boat. They got in the boat and Harry saw a letter floating by. Harry was in his new home. He had to sleep on the floor. It was his birthday tonight. Then the door knocked down. "Ah!" screamed Harry. Then Uncle Vernon flew in with a rifle. But then the giant just broke it. Like, 1, 2, 3, pow! Uncle Vernon dropped the piece that he was holding, that is. Then the giant said, "Who's Harry?" Then he saw Harry and gave Harry the letter. "What?" said Harry. "Thank you," said Harry. So off they went in the boat. Then they went inside and saw a brick wall. Hagrid touched the wall. It turned into an archway. So they went through the archway. Then they went into a shop. Or the bank, that is. And so they got on a cart and they flew in to a vault. Then a Gringotts goblin, I know, right, goblin, opened the door. Harry's life fortune was in the vault. But then, mysteriously, they got on the cart again. But they weren't heading up to the lobby at the bank. They were heading to another vault. The Gringotts goblin unlocked the other vault. Then Hagrid saw a tiny little grubby package. Hagrid went inside to collect it. The Gringotts goblin said, "Have a nice day." So off they went. They came to another shop. It was the wand shop. Harry had been dying for a wand. They went inside. Boy, was he happy. He was finally going to learn how to do magic. Then there's a mysterious guy named Ollivander, we found out later. He wasn't very sure he liked Ollivander, but he got his wand. He tried it out by trying to say reducto on a block of cheese. Somehow that did not work. In fact, it split in half, but Ollivander said that was not supposed to happen. So he gave back the wand. So Ollivander looked for another wand behind. Then he found the perfect wand for Harry. Harry looked at the wand, then, before he could expect it, poof! A huge thing of golden light had fallen on him. Then it died away. So he gave over the money, 1 galleon, and they were off to to King's Cross. A red-haired boy was going through it. Harry decided that he should follow him. Harry followed that boy. Through it, to his amazement, he actually went through instead of hitting himself on the head. At least he tried to go in. So he got through. His car was through, but he was not through. Then he saw the Hogwarts Express. He had done it. He had finally done it. So he went inside a carriage. Then the red-haired, freckled boy came in. He asked if he could sit down. Harry said yes. After all, he had no friends. Then a lady with a trolley came by. She looked like Aunt Petunia. Anything off the trolley, dears? Harry, with a pocket full of money, bought everything he could and shared it with Ron. That was his name anyways. Harry dumped some over before Ron could ask if he could have some. Then they happily ate. It felt nice sharing with him. But then Hogwarts came into view. So they got off the train. Then later in the Great Hall, Harry got sorted into Gryffindor. Hermione got sorted into the same house. And Ron? Yeah, he got sorted into Gryffindor too. But then Draco Malfoy, he found out later, was sorted into Slytherin. Then the sorting ended. Or actually not. He thought it had. So they ate. But then they went into the Gryffindor common room. The Gryffindor common room was pretty nice, but after they decided to go to bed. Then they went to bed. Then, later that day, they had to go to Quidditch. Hermione and Ron were cheering for him. Dun, 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 dun. Then Harry mysteriously fell. There's Professor Quirrell, said Harry. He disappeared through the door. So, Harry said, Reducto! But before he said that, he said, come on, let's go through. So, 3, 2, 1, Reducto. It did its work. So, they went inside. Harry went first. Then, they started falling into a deep, hollow pit. It was like a plant thing that was tying them. Hermione fell too. Harry and Ron screamed, help! Hermione used Incendio because the Devil Snare is afraid of the sun, or anything warm, that is. So, hopefully it would work. Then the fire started burning on the Devil Snare. The Devil Snare burned away. Harry got up and thanking Hermione and went into the tunnel close by. Hermione and Ron followed him. Hermione went last because she was scared what would happen next. So they left it. Then Harry saw a broomstick and a flying key. And there's a locked door, so Harry grabbed the broom and traced the key, which was now flying by the time. And he got the key, so, half sword, half key, and then he started chopping down the door. When it was chopped down, they went through.
I have 3 kids and I work from home, so people always ask me how I stay so calm and organized.
Now they were playing chess. The king was about to get Ron. Ron, don't do it! But Ron stayed where he was. The king slashed his sword through Ron's pestle. Ron fell. He fell so hard that he remained unconscious. Hermione fainted. So Harry decided that he would have to face off Snape himself. But then, it was not Snape, it was Quirrell, Professor Quirrell. But then Professor Quirrell's head started spinning. It was Voldemort. Voldemort attacked him, but Harry got the better of him. Harry grabbed his face, but then Quirrell turned to dust. But he saw the Philosopher's Stone, so he took it. But all the energy had fallen out of him, so he remained unconscious. When he woke up, he found out he was in the hospital wing. Hermione and Ron came to join him. After all, they would always be friends. Always be friends. Harry, Hermione, and Ron, all together, they would be friends. Until next year. Coming up! Ding.